Yo, 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 it's your boy Milka G 1000, man. We live again at Tent City, man.
And I'm Angel, aka Harley Quinn.
Damn, so what made you come to Tent City?
Oh boy, that's a long story. You got some time?
Yeah, I got a lot of time.
All right.
Feel comfortable.
What made me come to Tent City? Well, I started off over in Coconut Grove on Cocoa Walk, bartending at Oasis.
Oasis,
Oasis
Cocoa
Hookah
Walk.
Lounge. Yeah, yeah,
Cocoa
yeah.
Walk.
The Hookah Lounge.
Yeah.
And then I met this guy that always walked through here to go home, and I just kind of fell into everybody, and I met Jelly Baby.
Yeah. I
And
heard of his name before.
yeah. And
Yeah.
he brought me around everybody, and uh, kind of history from there. I mean, I just kind of fell in with everybody. Everybody tried to, everybody had to feel me out a little bit because I'm a different breed, but everybody warmed up to me, and
Yeah.
uh,
So what made you live in Tent City?
what made me live in Tentcity? Circumstances, to be honest.
Circumstances like what?
I didn't really have much of a choice at the time.
Yeah.
Bad relationship, losing a job, and
Like how did you feel when you lost your job and like things went left?
they went way left, way left. How did I feel? Horrible, because it is really, really hard to get into the bartending industry out here.
Yeah.
Extremely hard,
So
especially
that's
if you
your
want.
that's your only that's your only you know
Oh,
your only job you
absolutely.
you can do like it's
Absolutely
bartending.
not. But it took me a long time to become a bartender. I earned my keep. I went from bartender to a bar manager. I started out as a stripper
Yeah.
in
What
Orlando,
club?
Florida. In
What club?
Orlando, Florida, it was called Club Wana. It no longer exists, but they also have a sister club down in the Keys, Isla Morada. You guys know Isla Morada?
Yeah.
It's called Woody's.
Woody's. That's in Orlando.
No. Club Wana was in Orlando. They owned a club down in Isla Morada.
You ever tried a club down here?
I worked at all of them.
Like which ones?
Um, let's see. Showgirls, Stir Crazy, Pink Pony, Pink Pussycat, um, Booby Trapped Around, BT's South, pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made you get like what made you lose track of yourself? Like meaning like what made you go
Bad choice of men.
that
Yeah.
that was your
Yeah,
downfall.
yeah. Wanting to be accepted,
Yeah.
wanting to be loved. That was my downfall. Wanting to be liked.
Want to be like
Yeah, I don't feel that way anymore.
so
I don't care if you like me or not.
if you had a chance to change right now, would you change? Like your whole life
Like if I had a chance to
without
press the reset
bartending.
button.
Like it's more jobs out there that's
Oh,
paying way more than
I
bartending.
mean, I used to be a mortgage broker assistant.
A who?
A mortgage broker assistant, like in real estate.
Yeah.
I worked for Nickelodeon. Um, I've done all kinds of things,
So
and
so tell me a little bit about that. Like what made you like
I've been
go
in
left
the
with that? Like
um, it's the entertainment industry. Period. Like that's what I've been in my whole life. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing in the entertainment industry. I just like being in it. But
so
being a
what
bartender, I can have a social life without having a social life.
so what made you what's different from back then to now? Like what do you regret and
No
what do you
regrets.
accept?
I've learned in life you have to accept everything that you've done, and you can't hold too many regrets. The only regret that I really have is not spending enough time with my mother, um, and not taking better care of myself.
Yeah. Do you feel like ashamed of that? Do you feel like you should you
Uh,
should change?
There's only a couple of things that I'm
You
ashamed
have
about.
kids?
Touchy subject. I lost my first pregnancy at 36. My ex was a really bad heroin junkie. I
Yeah.
went to high school with him
Yeah.
in Chicago. I was born and raised in Chicago.
So you from Chicago?
Originally, yeah, but I've traveled the United States. I've been out of the country.
What countries did you go?
Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico.
Hey, I'm trying to go there. I never been there before.
Which one?
I
DR?
none of them. None of them.
DR, you
I
love
never
it.
been to
They're
none of them.
dangerous. They're real dangerous. You think Miami's dangerous? Ooh. Like you have to stay in the tourist spot.
Yeah.
Uh,
So since you've been in Coconut Grove, right?
hmm
I'm born and raised here.
Have you ever been out?
What you mean been
Like
out?
out
Like
of Miami?
I've been out of Miami like 1 or 2 times. I'm 29. This is all I know.
By the time I was 22, I had already traveled to 2 different countries and
I never I
most of the
never
United States
I never been out the
on my own.
country. I never been out the country. My first time out of state is, you know, uh previous, situation
Where'd
I
you
was
go?
in. I went to Texas, another state.
Texas is amazing.
Yeah, it was good. I went there for 3 days. I enjoyed myself, but I was homesick because this
Oh
is
no,
all
you
I
didn't get
know.
to. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, um,
Now you're a little older. You can go back and do it again.
yeah, that's
Hmm
the goal. That's the goal, to go overseas and do different things. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. My kids ain't even been on a cruise yet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else kids been on cruises yet. Mine's haven't been on cruises yet because I've been busy. But what made you come to Coconut Grove though?
um,
Out of 1,000 places in Florida and in Miami, you got Broward, you
I started
got
in Hialeah. Hialeah is like kind of like my stomping ground. Hmm
Hialeah.
Hialeah.
I don't know too much about Hialeah, but I know a little something about Hialeah. I don't really know too much about Hialeah.
No. Um. Well, it's kind of foggy. I can't really talk about those days because my ex. I'm not even gonna lie. My ex was the leader of Latin Kings out there, and a few years ago, about 12 years ago, 50 of them were roped off, and he was the first crown, King Wama. I can say his name. It's
Oh,
fine.
who?
King Wama. Hallelujah. It's tattooed on my rib cage.
Yeah,
He got 14 years.
14 years.
14 years in the feds. Um,
And
he's only got a couple years left.
like two,
Like two, yeah.
like two
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, he did his whole time without opening his mouth. That's my baby.
Okay, so let's go back to what I said. Like,
Why I'm here?
yeah, like why
I
you?
started working out. I started working on Cocoa Walk, and I just kind of blended in, and then uh, I don't really want to talk about the other part yet, but
Yeah, so
I kind of got myself a little habit, but it's a functioning habit, so that's not great.
yeah.
But it is what it is.
So would you, if you had a chance, if I could change your life, if I could change your life right now, would you accept it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so if I gave you an opportunity, like for a job or anything like that, would you accept it?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I know my worth, and I know what I want to do and what I won't do,
Yeah.
and what I'm willing to do, and it depends. Like I don't want. I want to be. I bartend because I don't feel like it is a job.
So
I want
my,
to own my own bar, to be honest.
you want to own your
I
own
want to own
bar?
my own strip club, to be honest.
You want to own your own strip
Yeah,
club?
yeah.
Well, if you had a strip club right now, if you had a strip club right now, what would your strip club be called?
What do you think it'd be called? Angels.
I ain't never hear a strip club called Issues. I ain't never hear a strip club called Angels, but that should be dope though. You
Right?
know what I'm saying? So, um, I mean, far like how long you been in Coconut Grove? How long you been here?
I've been out of the Grove for about 6, 7 years. Just in and out though, just but steadily, like stagnant. I've been here for almost 2 years.
So how you feel about the people?
The people. Um, it's half and half. I've met some of the best people out here, and I've met some of the worst people out here, and it's sad because some of the best people out here have no idea that there's more to life than this.
Yeah, not to cut you off, but everywhere you go, even if your first stop was in the Grove, you always gonna meet good and bad
Oh,
people.
absolutely. But I've
No
been.
matter where, no matter where you go, you're gonna meet good and bad people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm,
you know your energy, I'm gonna say it like that. If you know your energy, you know your worth, you know. you know your mindset, you know where you trying to go, if you trying to change or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Your best bet is to try to avoid those people.
I absolutely agree
You know what
with
I'm
you.
saying? Because I'm born and raised in the Grove.
I
You know what I'm
absolutely agree
saying?
with
It's
you.
nothing you could tell me about the Grove.
I am a 44-year-old Latin woman, so it's really hard for me to become the bigger person. But I've humbled myself a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, and it's really hard when you're a good person. Like you're a good person, and you try, and you give, and you're nice, and people just talk shit. Like they make up lies, and
Yeah.
like, look, just because I'm pretty doesn't mean I'm a fucking whore, doesn't mean I'm a prostitute. Look, just because your man wants me doesn't mean I want your man.
Yeah.
So
True.
please, like, if you want to get to know me, I have better stories to talk shit about.
If I was in a better predicament, I'm not gonna lie. Like, far as the little things you telling me right now, you know what I'm saying? Even though we not digging deep, if I had an opportunity to change lives, you one of the persons I change lives. But the goal is to change everybody's lives, though.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Everybody in Tentcity, everybody in Coconut Grove. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like right now, they trying to avoid. They try not avoid. They trying to take down tents.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's
know
a big
that.
issue on tents right now. So if I had the chance to build or do anything to help the homeless out, because that's all it is homeless. If I had a chance to help homeless out, I would like, have a property where I can just build a lot of tents. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to know? Do you want to know like my dream or whatever? If like I hit a lot of money,
What's your dream?
that I
I
would
might can
buy.
help you.
I would buy
I
a
want to help you.
big
That's the
plot of
goal.
land.
I want to help you.
I would buy a big plot of land, right? I'm a big animal advocate. Big animal advocate. I don't believe in doggy death row, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I worked with different shelters over in Ohio, Toledo. I would buy a big plot of land. I would build on it. I would build little efficiencies. I would take homeless in, all the strays off the streets. Every homeless person would have a dog. It's also a tax write-off. So it's helping everybody. Homeless, animals, and the government gets their fucking chunk, right?
Yeah. I heard you had a little dog called Lola.
Lola. She's at the
Yeah, I always
place.
see you with a dog.
It's my life.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's all you got to like.
She's what makes me wake up in the morning. You're gonna make me cry. Don't do that. My
So
makeup looks really good.
okay. I'm just saying. So you have both of your parents.
uh,
I'm
Daddy
just saying,
is
like, is
like
they
they're
alive?
alive.
They're
They're alive.
alive.
I mean, my dad's alive that I know of.
What about your mom?
My mom is my best friend. My mom's really sick. She's in Davenport.
Yeah.
My sister, she lives with my sister, but my family and me, I don't really, you know.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, you a lot older than me. I'm gonna say you've been in the game way before me. You know what I'm saying? So if your mom tell you to like, Angel, I want you to change,
My mom's been telling me that
or
since I was 15 years old.
I'm just saying, like, if your mom tell you, Andrew, I want you to change, or your dad tell you, Andrew, I want you to change, just for them, you only get one parent, one of each.
I actually have
You know
only
what I'm
one
saying?
parent.
You only get one mom.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know what I'm
know it.
saying? You only get one mom.
Absolutely.
You can get 1,000 stepdaddies. Trust me, I had a lot.
My mom is my
You
everything.
know what I'm saying? So, would you change for them? Like,
I have.
how did you change?
Um, I've stopped a lot of things that I prefer not to talk about.
Yeah.
Very very personal. Um, but yeah, if I could, and I would totally take my mom and move to fucking Dominican Republic with her and live out the rest of her years with her, because she doesn't have too much time. But
Okay, man. I'm nice to have you on Tent City podcast, man.
I hope you have me again.
I hope you succeed. I hope you change your life. And you know what I'm saying? I hope you know, if I help, I want to help you. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to help you change in life. And you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna
Let's work on it.
toast.